Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a nice hamburger menu toggle, just like you can see right here. So you can see we have this nice animation. Let's zoom in. Okay, now you can see it better. If you are excited, we're gonna use only HTML, CSS and a little bit of jQuery to do this. Now if you're excited to learn how to do this, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you don't understand all that I'm doing in this video, don't worry, because when this channel reaches 100 subscribers, I'm gonna post one crash course for HTML and one crash course for CSS, teaching you everything you need to know from an absolute beginner all the way to advanced. So go ahead and share this video so you can reach that number as quickly as possible. Now, before we get started, if you are new to this channel, on this channel I post new videos every single day teaching you how to become a better web developer so that you can earn more money and live a better life. If that is something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so that you won't miss any of my videos. With that being said, let's get started. So I have an empty folder on my desktop called Hamburger menu, and I opened it in my text editor, which in my case is brackets. Make sure you're coding along with me, as this is the best way to learn. I'm going to create the index.html file and the style.css. Let's style the basic markup and say for the title Hamburger menu. Let's link the CSS file, so style.css. Now let's code the markup, which is pretty simple. I'm gonna give a div with a class of icon and inside there a div with a class of hamburger. Okay, that's pretty much it for now. Let's go to our style.css, but first let's open this in the browser. So as you can see, it's empty. Of course, now for the styling, let's give it some basic styling first. So select everything, margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, give it a border box. Let's create some space here. Okay, for the body, give it a background of 7C and 4 zeros. Let's see. Okay, and now select the icon. So icon, we're gonna center it, give it a position of absolute, top 50%, left 50%, transform, translate minus 50%, minus 50%. Okay, and the width of 30 pixels, a height of 30 pixels, and for now let's give it a black background, so 0, 0, 0. Let's take a look. Now it's really small, so we're gonna zoom in. Okay, now select the hamburger class, the div with the class of hamburger, I mean. Give it a width of 30 pixels, a height of 5 pixels, a background of white, and now we're gonna center this. So the same thing, position absolute, top 50%, left 50%, transform, translate, minus 50%, minus 50%. Okay, and give a transition for the background 0.5 seconds. We're gonna use this later, a little later. Okay, as you can see, here is one of our 3 bars. Let's remove the background since we don't need it anymore. Okay, now we're gonna select again the class of hamburger. So that hamburger, we're gonna use the pseudo selector before and also after. So hamburger column after. Now for this, give it a content and leave this empty. A width of 30 pixels, a height of 5 pixels, a background of white, so FFF, a position of absolute, and transition, again we're gonna use this later, background 0.5 seconds. Okay, alright, and we need to select the hamburger that before and give it a top position of -10 pixels, and hamburger after bottom -10 pixels. Let's take a look. As you can see, we now have our hamburger icon. Now we're gonna need to get jQuery. So go to jQuery CDN, click on code.jquery.com, select the minified version, copy the script, and place it before our body tag ends. And below this, I'm gonna put my own script. And in here, we're gonna have a little code. So $document.ready. So when the page loads, we're gonna call this function. Okay, we're gonna select the div with the class of icon, and when we click that, we're gonna call this function. And in here, we're gonna select the icon again, and use toggle class active. What this toggle class does is it will take a look at the div with the class of icon, and if it doesn't have the active class, it will add it, and if it does have it, it will remove it. So that will cause that transition between the 3 menu bars and that X. Okay, now we're gonna go to our style.css and create our active class. So let's go below here and select the icon. First, let's check if our JavaScript works. So I'm gonna open the console and look at this icon when I click. As you can see, it adds the class, and if I click again, it will remove it, and again and again. So it's working fine. Now the icon with the class of active dot hamburger. Background, use the RGBA to give it a black, but with no opacity, so it's so we won't be able to see it. And transition background 0.5 seconds. This is what I was talking about with the transitions. Let's take a look. Okay, this one disappears, as you can see, but we need to make this to disappear as well. So we're gonna do that now. Icon.active.hamburger, column before, and we're gonna transform rotate 45 degrees, and for the after, so icon active.hamburger, make sure there is no space between icon and active here, as opposed to here between active and hamburger. After, transform rotate, this time 135 degrees. Let's take a look. Okay, but we need to change the position and also give it the transitions to make it smoother. So top 0, and this one as well, top 0. Okay, but it's too abruptly. As I said, we need to put a transition. So where should we put this? Let's put it let's see, let's put it right here on the hamburger before and the hamburger after. So transition transform 0.5 second. Let's take a look, and now it looks nicer. So let's zoom out. As you can see, it works fine and it looks really nice. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, drop a comment, tell me what you think, share this video so we can get to those 100 subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification icons that you won't miss any new videos. Sorry, I upload videos every single day. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.